So Violet is one of my favorite notes because it is the most nostalgic note to me. And you know I love nostalgia. So let's talk about the Violet perfumes in my collection. By the way, do you guys like my shirt? I bought it on Valentine's Day from the brand Kids of Immigrants. It was a collab with like Guava and Rizzo's Curls. And everyone who bought this shirt, like all the proceeds go to helping immigrant families pay for attorneys and get legal help, which I was so happy to support and be a part of. So I bought myself one of these shirts. And the shirt is so good, like really good quality. I'm obsessed. Anyway, starting off with the reason I like a violet note to begin with. If you're Hispanic, you know exactly what this is. This is the Royal Violets Agua de Colonia from Agustin Reyes. And Agustin Reyes was the GOAT in my household. It is a scent that has been in our family for generations. I know most families always got the one with like the purple liquid with like the little baby on it. But only the real ones know. Royal Violets. I will always have a bottle of this in my collection. Honestly, I could just vividly remember my mom would open this. When I was done taking a bath, she would put like a few dots on my head and I would go like this because I like to feel the little droplet like rolling back on my head. And it was like a thing we did, like our little tradition, a few dots on her head and a few dots on mine. And we would just feel it roll back. I know that's super random, but I used to be slathered in this and this truly reminds me of my childhood. This was my signature scent as a newborn. Now Palatine from Parfums de Marly, this is like really royal violets. It smells like the fancy grown-up version of the Agustin Reyes one with a slightly more like sparkly ethereal essence. I love this so much and I know I got a lot of heat when it first launched. A lot of people were like, oh my gosh, it's so expensive for like a basic ass violet perfume, but I love it. I'm sorry, I love it. It's such a clean, fresh violet. Takes me back to my childhood and it lasts all day. I will spray this in the morning and smell it at nighttime. I love it. I love her. I love the bottle. I love everything about this. I don't know how to say this, but Himitsu from Regime de Fleurs is actually very similar to Palatine, but it's a much softer, watery version. Like it genuinely smells, oh my gosh, it's so nostalgic, but it smells like if I was wearing Royal Violets, but I was sitting in my bathtub. It's crisp and clean and almost has this green element to it. It's very fresh and kind of like the violet scent you put on after cleaning your entire house and taking an everything shower. Okay, this one's cheating a little bit because there's no violet in this fragrance. There's actually lilac instead of violet, but it's very, very similar vibe. Oh, I love this one. I love this one so much. It's a really great bedtime scent. Slightly earthy as well. There's something about it. This is Dream Sequence from Marissa Zapaz. Oh my God, cap almost flew off. It's such an interesting take on a lilac scent because it's still soft and clean, but it has this uniqueness to it. And it's so random, but this scent reminds me of the movie Drop Dead Fred. Okay, let me explain. If you've never seen that movie, it's so weird, but I was fascinated by it as a kid. And there's this scene where she's having a dream and she's like going into this like dreamland with Fred. And there's something about that scene that reminds me of this fragrance. I feel like this fragrance smells like that scene. I don't know. But it's like a very classic 80s lilac, clean, powdery scent with a little bit of an earthy twist. I love it. I also love Wildly Me by Florence by Mills. Oh, this one's so good. This was actually a lavender as well. And sometimes lavender scents could be a little bit too earthy or like a little bit too dirty smelling, but it works so well in this fragrance because it almost gives it like this clean muskiness. The dry down is beautiful. It gets sexy and musky. It like transforms from like a clean girl to a bad girl as you're wearing it. I love it. The perfect everyday scent. This is my third bottle of Sol de Janeiro's 59. I know I've said in the past that the original is my favorite, but hands down 59 is my favorite. This is the best body mist they've ever made. And I just love the combination of the violet with the other notes. It's not too violet, like it's not very violet forward. And I just love that it's a hair and body mist. Oh, it's perfect. It is perfect. If you want more of like a sweet kind of violet, this one's amazing. Another amazing sweet violet is Celeste from Giardini di Toscana. This honestly smells like pink starburst to me. Like if they made a violet starburst, it would smell like this. This just has a very beautiful violet note, but it's more feminine and girly and almost like candy-like. Very gorgeous. One of my favorite scents in my entire collection and lasts forever. I love the Marc Jacobs Glow line because they all have a really beautiful violet note that really warms up on the skin, and it honestly smells like sunshine, like violets and sunshine. This is the only violet perfume in my collection that I'm not a big fan of, honestly, and I think I'm gonna give it to my little cousin because it just smells almost like too artificial candy sweet for me. This is Violet Sucre from Le Monde Gourmand, and it's pretty. It's very bright and candy-like, and I do love the violet note in this, but there's something about the other notes that just make it a little too sweet for me. And I don't know, it's not something I really gravitate toward. It's not my favorite. And then the last one is an honorable mention because To me, it doesn't really smell like violet, although it does have a violet note. And when I first spray it, I do smell it in the background. But Byredo's Mojave Ghost, I mean, you can see, it's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I get so many compliments when I wear this scent. It's crazy. But it's definitely a sexy date night fragrance with a little touch of violet, but with so many other things. It's so smooth and clean, but it's hard for me to describe. I don't know. I feel like Mojave Ghost is a very unique scent, and I can tell from a mile away when someone's wearing it. Okay guys, that's it. Those are all my favorite violet perfumes in my collection, and I just simply cannot get enough.